Aloha everyone, what is really good my dudes? Today is April 4th, 2022, and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see the release of the grand finale for the Elder God War Saga, Extinction. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go!
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, before we jump into the quest, I want to talk about the RuneScape board game that Jagex is working on. If you didn't know, Jagex is teaming up with Steamforged Games to create a physical board game, and they're bringing it to Kickstarter very soon. If you follow the link in the description that leads you to the news post, you'll find the board game section where there will be a link to follow the Kickstarter if you're interested. Steamforged is working to develop an enthralling tabletop experience that draws deeply from the adventures, characters, and locations of RuneScape's 21-year history. You'll be able to gather up to 5 players to take on quest-based campaigns. In the lead up to the Kickstarter launch, Steamforged will be taking you on a tutorial island-style tour of the game, including the mechanics, developer diaries, and even a sneak peek or two. So once again, follow the link in the description to lead you to the news post and ultimately to the Kickstarter if you are interested in this upcoming board game. With that said, let's look at today's game updates, the new Grandmaster quest, Extinction. The Elder God War Saga has been a big focus of last year and the beginning of this year as well, and now the story is coming to a conclusion with Extinction, the first Grandmaster quest since 2016. Boasting about 3 hours of gameplay, you'll enlist multiple allies, take on bloodthirsty enemies, and battle for the future of Gielinor in a earth-shattering last stand. In order to get started, Elder God War's Extinction's a high-level members-only quest. You'll need to complete the following: Desperate Measures, City of Extinciton, and Eye of Het 2. And in order to fully grasp the lore, they recommend you complete Sliske's Endgame, One of a Kind, and Sins of the Father. Completing the quest will earn you huge XP lamps and access to a new high-level skilling area. So without getting into any of the spoilers, in order to get started, you want to head over to the entrance of Extinciton at the Archaeology Guild and finally put this massive threat to hopefully a reasonable conclusion, and ultimately kick us off into the next chapter that is the RuneScape storyline. So hop in game and get started. With that said, there's not much else more to cover. We got a single patch note, so let's jump right into that and check it out before we close. So in today's single patch note, they fixed a issue where the scripture of when would provide combat XP to the wrong person in group PVM. And that is it for your patch notes. Links to the news post and ultimately those links to the Kickstarter through the news post link will be in the description below. Check them out if you're interested. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you would like to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.